Hi, I'm Cindy Halpern, and it's Sunday morning. I had a meet-up this morning at 8 a.m. at Kings Park Bluff. It's a nature walk. Now, I do walk on Fire Island, and that's quite a few miles, but that's flat terrain. And this was a nature walk, which was not flat terrain. But I had a group of very supportive people who slowed down the group a little bit, who split off so I could do the parts that were manageable to me, and that moral support was very helpful. And I wanted to challenge myself. I did have to take an inhaler, otherwise I wouldn't have had the breath for it, but the inhaler really made the difference and made it so I could do it. I was also thinking about somebody else as I was doing this walk. I was thinking of someone named Luke Gorham. He's someone I met on Facebook. Fortunately now we're no longer Facebook friends, but that's not personal. I still like Luke, and I actually don't have any problem with him at all. There was another reason why I had to do that. But anyhow, I was thinking of Luke, and I was thinking of him encouraging me. He's been through a lot in his life, and it's very encouraging of people making the most of their lives and having a sense of humor too, which is really good. But I was thinking about him, and as I was going up the terrain, I thought, oh boy, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this? I kept thinking of Luke encouraging me and saying, oh, come on, you can do it. You can do this. You just keep going, and you can do it. And I did it. I completed the walk. I was very proud of myself. And I don't know that I can do a nature walk like that again, but I'm glad I did this. I mean, I'm more comfortable actually walking on Fire Island with flat terrain. That's more for me. But to set your mind to doing something and then achieving it is really good. And I just want to thank Luke publicly for encouraging me. He encouraged me in other things too. And I just want to publicly thank him for the encouragement that he's given me, and that subconsciously I thought of him, and that he still encouraged me in a way that would have been his nature to do that. I'm just the type that needs a lot of encouragement, and I try to associate myself with friends who are encouraging, and I have many friends on Facebook that are encouraging, that always, you know, give me a like or say something to me to encourage me. I went on the Walk of the Living in Poland. That was also very difficult. There was a lot of walking involved with that. I had a lot of supportive people on the March of the Living, particularly Donna Dambro was very supportive of me, and everybody was too. And I was able to do that, all that walking. I had one mishap there in Medinik, in the gas chamber there. I did have an asthma attack, and then Marlene Shapiro helped me with that. So I just try to surround myself with really good people who encourage me in my endeavors, who really understand what my goals are. And maybe it takes extra steps for me to reach my goal, but my goals are doable. And I would encourage any of you out there who have goals that you're trying to achieve to be with positive people who encourage you in your goals. And even when you have some setbacks, they'll say, well, okay, you had a setback, but you can still do this. And that's been very important in my life, to have encouraging people to say, you can do this. My father was one of my early cheerleaders about getting my degree, you know, in history. He actually wanted me to go on to be a lawyer, which is not what I wanted to do, but when he found out I wanted actually to go on for Masters in Counseling, he was encouraging. He died before I finished my Master's program, but he lived long enough to know I got accepted in the Master's program. He was a big cheerleader of mine. And my little brother, Stewie, was a big cheerleader, helped me get through my homework. I had to do it in bits and pieces. And I ended up being a very successful student in high school. He passed away in my senior year of high school, but he was basically there throughout. And he helped me through my high school years till he died, May of 1978. And I want to mention my friend Rose Vieira, who's always been encouraging on my goals, to do things, even things I didn't think I could do. She encouraged me, and I was able to do it. And my friend Dan Kruger has always encouraged me when I've had setbacks. He's always encouraged me too. And so I just have to create more goals, and I know people will continue to encourage me, and I know the people that are no longer here with me encourage me from heaven. I know my mom does. I was thinking of my mom, because my mom was very sociable, and that I am participating in a meetup group. Mom would be really pleased with me. I know somebody in this life who reminds me of my mom. Andrew Belanger reminds me of my mom. That good spiritedness, very good social skills, very good organization skills. So Andrea reminds me a little bit of Mom, so that encourages me too. So that's basically what I wanted to say today. Thanks.